Okay, how can someone who was sexually abused and now scared of men enjoy sex when they are married? Now, it is normal to be scared of men because of your past experience. Now, it just shows that you're still traumatized by that sexual abuse experience, and you are not out of place to have that kind of feeling. Sexual abuse is a very traumatic experience, and then for some people it takes years to get over it. In fact, some sexual abuse victims even get married, had children, and they still struggle to get over it. So there's really nothing wrong, and your worries are genuine. Means that several sexual abuse victims worry about that. Can I have a happy home? Can I have a happy sexual life? Yes, you can. The fact that you were sexually abused doesn't mean that doesn't mean that your happiness is stolen forever. Now, sometimes you may have bad feelings that may affect your happiness in marriage, but that does not mean you cannot have your life back. Now, the first place to start is to get a professional counselor or a therapist to walk you through your recovery process, so that when it gets to the point where you are getting married, you are not comparing your husband to be to the man who abused you. And when you are married, you are not thinking that would sex be like the one you had when you were abused. Now, sometimes sexual abuse victims, if they don't go through this process, they get married, their first sexual encounter with their partner is also traumatic, because all the events and the experience of the rape or the sexual abuse come running back, and they think that that husband is not different from the man who abused them. You can have a satisfying and happy sexual life with your partner if you have been abused and you have received help, you are recovered, and you are moving on. Now, but by your question, I see that you still need help. So if you are not married right now, before getting married, go get help. Some people think that getting married will help them overcome sexual abuse trauma. Sometimes it can worsen it. Except by the mercy and help of God, you come into contact with a husband who notices that you're struggling and is willing to go through your healing journey with you. You will be more miserable if you find someone who does not understand that aspect of you. So the best part is to find a professional counselor or therapist and get into your healing journey. Then it's easier to open up and love another man, so you can have a happy home. And after that, you begin to also learn and unlearn that sex is a good thing. It's a beautiful gift for marriage, and you can give your husband sexual pleasure the way you are expected to receive sexual pleasure from your husband.